Ugh. Ugh. I hope I'm offline. Damn it. Welcome back to Ace Academy. Now, if my voice probably doesn't seem that much off, but I just tracked. I had a sesh just now, and I'm not gonna be able to record this for a little bit, a couple more days after this is being recorded. So I figured I might as well see what I can do for now. So we are gonna be moving on to the second page after this, which is exciting. Second page of save files. So that's pretty exciting. So let's just get going. Hopefully we can. Last week's episode, the Friday episode, was like 28 minutes long. I didn't want any of my episodes to be that long for this series, but I also didn't want to make each session last more than a week, and there was no really other good way to split it up. So yeah, hopefully this doesn't end up like that. Hopefully we have a much simpler life at this. All right, so let's freaking read. The sun shining through my window splashes on my face and wakes me up. I stretch in a wide yawn and glance at the clock. Nearly 10. Wait, is it Saturday? Oh yeah. Oh wait, yeah it is, because last time we did have a robotics class. I'm glad I got a chance to sleep in after the party last night, but I don't want to waste my weekend. I hop out of bed and get ready for the day. What's my plan? One option, and it's going to see Boo. Absolutely. Yuna's really come through for me this past week, and I feel like I should do something nice to thank her. Maybe she's free for lunch. I dial her number and wait for her to answer.
Hello?
It's like they want me to date her. They know me so well. Hey Yuna, have you eaten yet? She seems a little surprised.
No, not yet.
Aw, she's so sweet. Great, let me treat you to lunch. If it weren't for you, we never would have found a sponsor, and this is my way of saying thank you. The team and I are really grateful for your help.
You don't have to do that. Really, it was no trouble at all.
Oh, but you see, please, I insist.
In that case, sure, I'd love to. Do you have a place in mind?
Okay. We did get recommended to visit that restaurant at some point, I remember, so Kaito's restaurant immediately springs to mind. I heard there's a popular Western-style restaurant, which is pretty good.
The place near the park?
Yeah, have you been there before?
No, but I've been meaning to try it. I mean, I've heard it's good too.
Burgers and fries, count me in. Perfect, I'll meet you there.
See you soon.
God, Boo is my favorite. She's so sweet. After making my plans, I head downstairs.
Oh hey, didn't see you there, big bro.
Ah, it's my. Your hair's in a ponytail. You're looking pretty kawaii, sister. Holy hell. She seems to be back to her usual self. I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
Oh yeah, I definitely am.
She had sex last night, didn't she? As she speaks, a devilish smile graces her lips. She's up to something.
Anyway, you going out today?
I've got a date, woman. Yeah, why? She starts giggling.
No reason.
I'm gonna slap you. Okay. Hey, I'm actually glad I ran into you. I want to apologize. Yeah, I saw your text from a couple days ago, and I'm sorry I didn't answer. I didn't have my phone on me, so I didn't see them until too late. Nikki crosses her
Yeah,
arms.
sure. Likely story.
No, really, I accidentally left it in my gear.
What?
Twice.
Oh, come on. At least come up with something more believable.
I don't want to, like... Whatever. No, really, it's the
What's your phone
truth.
doing in your gear in the first place?
It was charging. She blinks at me.
You really are hopeless.
Look! I pull out my messages and flash the phone in her face. Rolling her eyes, she reluctantly takes a look. What do you mean by oh? Nikki bites her lip and she continues scrolling.
No.
Oh, hell no. She hands back my phone. She seems worried about something, probably for how mean she was to me yesterday. I don't think I should jump to this conclusion. It's okay, Nikki. I understand why you were angry yesterday, but I wanted to know I didn't do it on purpose. No hard feelings, right?
About that.
This is the okay. I identified last time that this is the music where I'm supposed to feel like an idiot. I did something stupid. Huh?
Remember when you said you were going out today?
Yeah.
Might not want to do that.
Also, I feel like I recognize this chick's voice. Before I go on, actually, I meant to mention this in the beginning of the episode, but May, who is the hot chick or whatever. Actually, did I point this out? I don't know if I did this last time or not, but I learned since then that she's voiced by Amanda Lee, which is really cool, who's like Lee and Lai on YouTube, who does the anime covers. I thought that was really cool, and I knew because she's how I actually got introduced to this game. She was like, hey, I voice this chick in this game, and I'm like, oh, visual novel, cool, try it out. And it was on sale, like half off, so I was like, okay, hell yeah. And then I didn't identify her, and then going back and watching it, I'm like, oh yeah, that is her, isn't it? So, anyway, why not? Nikki shovels her feet and continues to bite her lip.
Guess you definitely don't want to go into the garage.
You wrecked my bike. My eyes widen. She wrecked my bike. She wrecked my bike. Wow! I spin on my heel and race towards the garage as Nikki cries out for me to wait. Throwing open the door, I feel like a hand is squeezing my heart. Nikki catches up with me and cringes.
And now, before you get mad,
Nikki?
just remember that I was really annoyed with you and wanted revenge.
Not helping. She quiets down but can't stand the silence.
At least it looks really pretty now.
Oh, she didn't wreck it. She just, like, fucking spray painted it. It looks like a unicorn would throw up all over my baby. All I can do is stare at horror at the glittery desecration of my beautiful bike. Nikki hides her face in her hands.
Sorry. I promise I'll clean it up.
Yeah, you will.
Let me get a bucket.
Nikki turns to leave, but I sigh. Not right now, I have to go. Maybe I should take the bus. No, I can't. The bus won't come for another 20 minutes. I need to leave now.
I'll clean it up later then.
Should... Just hide it from Boo at all costs, I guess. I nod. With a grimace, I reluctantly ease myself onto my bike. The engine roars to life. I don't know how I'm gonna feel riding this. Maybe I'm just flamboyantly gay at this point. The engine roars to life and glitter flutters behind me in a rainbow trail of happiness. This is so embarrassing. I actually want to fucking die. Hey, Lamau. Hey, Lamau. The restaurant calls itself a diner, but this is the same as the cafe. Hey, no one cares. But it has more upscale atmosphere. The tables all have fresh tablecloths and a small vase with a flower. The ambiance is calmer than a diner, but still family friendly. Ugh. Yuna's waiting for me by the hostess stand when I arrived. That was pretty fast. Aww. You're so adorable. Oh my god. Were you waiting long? I figured the bus would take a little more time than that. Yuna giggles and shakes her head.
You're right. The bus would take more time. That's why I walked over.
Ah, that's right. Yuna lives on the other side of the park. It's not too bad of a walk on a good day like today, but I certainly wouldn't want to walk in bad weather. Ah, well, I'm sure I made you wait long enough. Let's go get seated. Her brows
Shouldn't
furrowed.
we wait for the others?
Ah, but you see, Boo, it's... Oh shit. Hold on. This is urgent. Absolutely. What song? Okay. I got a cover suggestion from one of my friends. I'm like, ah! That's a good idea! Alright. Others?
The rest of the team.
Sorry, Boo, but we're on our own.
Oh.
I could call them.
It's okay. Let's get seated.
No, I just wanted, we just should go to the park together, Boo. With just the two of us, you know what I'm saying? She grabs the hostess' attention, who leads us to a table. We sit down. Yuna buries her face in the menu. Maybe I should call them. I know they'd want to thank you too. Yuna makes eye contact for the first time since the misunderstanding, and her expression softens.
I'm sorry. I was just surprised. I don't mind hanging out, just the two of us.
Oh! Damn it. That's so disappointing. Wait, that's not how you spell that. Okay, there we go. I don't mind hanging out just the two of us. That's good. She blushes as she says that. I grin. Okay. That's this guy is actually a lot like me. You know, obviously there are no girls around that ever act like, you know, your typical tsundere or anime, basically any anime girl who like kind of likes a boy. Like no girls are like embarrassed about anything anymore. So I've never really had an experience like this, but if I did, it would definitely be something like similar. Cause she was like all embarrassed, and I was like, I got it. We'll start our menus again. I'm a little surprised by how extensive the menu is. They offer breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even a brunch on weekends. What are you going to order? I should get the burgers and fucking fries.
I think I will go with the burger.
You like American food?
The burger is my favorite, but I also like hot dogs and pizza too.
Now there's someone I can get along with.
What will you get?
Choose something adventurous, something healthy. F that. Familiar. I'm missing my food from back home, but I spot a few of my favorites on the menu. Burger and fries, steak, or BLT. Oh, it's burger and fries all the way. I'll also get the burger. Beams. I hope it tastes similar to what I'm used to.
A lot?
I don't know if I'd say a lot, but it's definitely something I would eat if I were back home.
You will
looks
have
interested.
to tell me if it tastes the same.
Just your lack of conjunctions. I've pointed it out before, but your lack of conjunctions is just slightly just annoys me, just kind of deep down. Whatever, you're still adorable. The waiter comes by and takes our order, complimenting us on our choices. You and I share an amused smile. So again, I want to thank you for working so hard to get us a sponsor, especially after that disaster of an interview. She's pissed at this dude. Face clouds in the mention of the interview.
That guy wouldn't have been good for you anyway. He couldn't see past his own ego to notice how strong of a team you guys are.
I stare at her in surprise. She's usually so calm and positive. That's a little... I'm not going to say that. You tell him. I'm a little surprised. I'm just going to tell her the truth, yo. Nothing. I just didn't expect to hear that from you. She looks amused.
I only say it because it's true.
Still, even after that experience, it's pretty amazing that you managed to get us such a great sponsor. You and the SBA are lifesavers. Not sure if I'd associate this face with this situation, but that's besides the point. Yuna fidgets in her seat.
Actually, I quit the SBA.
What? How did you do it then? What?
I couldn't stay after what happened after the interview. The organization has changed from what it used to be and has strayed too far from its mission.
Isn't the whole point of the SBA to help teams find sponsors? Does the organization no longer do that?
The SBA was originally founded to help all teams get matched up with a sponsor. But now the only teams they care about are the top-tier teams who don't really need the association's help because their stats speak for themselves.
Facts.
People who really need their help get turned away or pushed aside, and I just don't agree with that.
Well, technically it was the company who turned us down, not the
That's
SBA.
The problem. The only companies within the SBA network are those who feel the same as Warp Tech. I can't tell you how many calls I made, only to get turned down once they knew your ranking. But the worst part is, when my colleagues noticed me struggling, instead of offering to help, they encouraged me to give up because I was bringing down the association's statistics.
Okay, this seems awfully, like, hypocritical in my opinion, because, like, I mean, I'm probably... Game theory! I'm looking in thinking this game theory style, but it just kind of seems, like... If they only care about the top teams who don't need the association's help, why does the association even exist? Like, it doesn't need to exist. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
How can they call themselves a bridging association when they are so distracted discriminatory. A bridge doesn't pick and choose who goes across it.
Fair point. Facts right here. As Yuna speaks, she wears that same passionate look that she wore after the interview. Blah. Where's my burger? I had no idea. At least they had one good company within their network, right? At least, otherwise we never would have found a sponsor. Oh, she like called in a favor, right?
That's actually a bit of a different situation.
When can I get to know about you, Boo? I want to know, like, all about you. Like, tell me about yourself. I don't know. Her voice trails off. Before I can ask what she means by that, our food arrives! Oh, hell yeah. That's all I really care about. Notice, Yuna picks up her fork and knife and cuts into the burger. What? What the hell? Do you always eat your burgers with a fork and knife? Woman?
Yeah.
How come?
Isn't that how you eat Western food?
Boy, do you even know what America's all about? America! Freedom! Bald eagle! Donald Trump! Cholesterol! Hell yeah! You don't use your fork and knife, you pick it up with your bare hands. For some foods, yeah, but burgers are easier to eat when you pick it up. Have you never picked up a burger before? Yuna shakes her head. Not even if you get fast food? Oh yeah, they do have McDonald's in Japan.
But I'm not a fan of fast food anyway.
She glances at the burger in my hands.
Isn't it messy if you eat it with your hands?
Oh, hell no. I would say that's what your napkin is for. I mean, I wouldn't go that harsh, but there's a reason put people
I think I'll stick with the fork and knife.
You're missing out. Okay, that's a little weird.
I couldn't. I'd be too embarrassed.
Okay, so it said, half the fun is eating the burger and feeling the juices drip down your chin. Cholesterol. I take a bite out of my burger and some ketchup drips onto my plate. Ugh. See, not bad, right? She giggles. At least she finds it entertaining.
There's a little something on your cheek.
I have an impressive tongue if I can do that. I stick out my tongue and lick around my cheek. Did I get it?
It's right there.
She points at my cheek. I use a hand to wipe at the spot and Yuna
No,
giggles again.
It's here.
Grabbing her napkin, she dabs at a spot on my face. As she leans back in her chair, her face turns bright pink. Thanks. Okay, point taken. We fall silent as we dig into our meals. After a while, I start to fidget from the quiet. So... my God. So now you've quit the SBA, are you planning on joining any other clubs? She pauses.
I hadn't thought about it.
What about tennis? Maybe now you have time to compete. She laughs lightly.
That's still a pretty big commitment. Bigger than the SBA.
I'll help you practice.
How can
She
I
grins.
say no to an offer like that?
And I promise, no, you shouldn't promise that. That's a bad idea. You're gonna lose.
Alright, I'll go easy on you then.
Oh, thank you. Wait, what? Yeah, see, she gets that I fucking suck at everything. Yuna just smiles and hides a laugh. She glances at my nearly
How's
empty
your food?
plate. Like heaven in my mouth. God, just beautiful. Beautiful. This is great. If I didn't know any better, I'd think it was made by an American. Maybe it was.
Ooh,
His face.
really? So this is what an authentic burger tastes like.
Well, I didn't taste it, but I can't really give you the option. But if I had to guess, just beautiful. How was your meal? Already polished her plate, so I guess what the answer
Loved
is.
it. This was one of the best burgers I've had in Isokaze.
Just fucking fork and knife, bunch of bullshit. What the hell? Who are you? I grin. I'll have to pass the compliment on to Uncle Kaito. Once I close out the check, you and I pause right outside the restaurant.
Thank you
Wait.
for the really lovely meal.
Just dripped out. I feel the juices dripping out in your chin. Lovely meal. It was my pleasure.
Better get going.
Can I offer you a ride home?
Thank
She
you,
smiles.
But I can walk.
What about the hooligans? I know where you live. Okay, that's I mean, fucking true. What about the hooligans? I don't want her to see my bike. I'll just walk home with her. Here, let's try this. I like going on long walks too, especially with such lovely company.
It's
Una
not
blushes.
that long. Really, I'll be fine going on my own.
Oh,
I have to run some errands before my parents come home anyway.
weren't her parents away last time too? Are your parents gone a
Yeah.
lot?
They split their time between the house here and our house in the country. Right now, they're in the country, but they'll be back tomorrow for a few days, so I want to have the house tidied up before they arrive.
House in the
That's
country?
where I grew up. My family moved here to be closer to Ace Academy, but they aren't quite ready to give up our old house yet.
But if your family isn't around, how come you didn't choose to stay in the dorms? It would be an easier commute to school.
I thought about it, but
She
after
hesitates.
everything that's happened, it doesn't feel right to leave my family alone. My parents do stay here for extended periods of time, like months at a time. It's just hard to predict when they'll be here.
I wonder what her family went
Anyway,
through.
I really should get going.
I nod. Same here. I'll see you later then. Then starts to walk. Once she's out of view, I drive off and head home.